Good morning, friends. This is another episode. We're going to talk about rice fish. This is Chris Oldie, and hoping there is some great information here for you. So, without further ado, obviously, this is winter. This is December. It's Kansas City. It's cold. And how do my rice fish do? Well, let's see. All right. So, here's just so you know, this did ice over. And actually, because this is my first winter here with the rice fish, I did go ahead and remove the rice fish out. So otherwise, like I said, the first night there was like maybe an eighth of an inch of ice. It's obviously gotten deeper, but like I said, because this is an all metal thing, it's going to really get rid of heat quickly. So otherwise I'd have to put some sort of a heater in here, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I'll show you where the fish are. I just wanted to make sure though that I didn't have any guys left swimming, but like I said, we got all of them out, so that's good. So let's go ahead and show you the fish and where they're at. All right, so here's some of the rice fish. This is you can see some of the parents. That's one. I think these three right here are some of the basically the parents. The stripe one, like I said, that's just a leftover from our survivors from our original aquarium that we have here. Otherwise, everything else is their babies. You can see there's an orange one here. And they're obviously always hungry. But otherwise, they've grown quite a bit. You can see I even left, like when I clean the tank, I kind of leave the algae on some of these things just to give them another area that they can munch on food, because I don't want to overfeed them. Like I said, I have a limited number in this tank. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 in here. And that's probably going to be maxing out what they can hold. But you can see some of the colorations. These are the brighter orange ones. So you can see in here how that one's orange. That one has a 10 of orange. And let's see, you can see one down there in the bottom left. But again, they're great aquarium fish too. So if you have issues trying to keep fish alive, these rice fish are so hardy. You know, when I do water changes, I try to get the temperatures. I don't spend a whole lot of time. You know, I don't like put freezing cold water in here. So I kind of, when I'm doing it, you know, filling up my buckets to go ahead and clean out the water and put new water in, I'm not really equalizing the water temperatures before I'm doing that. I mean, I'm getting close, but you know, I'm not being really scientific about it. So again, that just shows how survivable these fish are and how hardy. And now I'll go ahead and show you the rest of the fish. All right, so I'm in my garage and I just took the tubs from the outside and I put the fish in here. The majority of the fish are in this one. This is the oldest group right here. This is also the group that I pulled the fish up in the aquarium. You notice they're still a little bit smaller. Obviously, they've had to deal with the colder temperatures. Like I said, these were still in that metal container when it even had about an eighth of an inch of ice on it. So again, they're just highly survivable and they can deal with a lot of extremes. And again, their colorations show up even better in direct sunlight. Like I said, I'm not spending a whole lot of, you know, like an expensive aquarium setup and all that other stuff. We're limited in a room, and I'm trying to keep this stuff, you know, out of the way of all of our other projects we got going on the house. Again, this is just in my garage. I just threw these lights on here. I probably don't have to have them on there. I just think it's kind of, you know, neat when I'm showing people that, you know, have a little extra light so you can see the fish better. Otherwise, you know, there is one light in the garage. But like I said, other than that, they are highly resilient. So, and then let's see if I can see any other tanks. Okay, so you can see some of them in there. There's one. I'll probably do a few water changes on this tank here in the next couple weeks, and then you'll be able to see the fish a lot better. Let's see. There you can see some right there in the middle of the screen. the top left hand side there. So like I said, I'll do some water changes on all 3 of these tanks. That'll help kind of clear up the water a little bit. I don't have to do that, but just so you guys can see them, that's the only reason I'm kind of doing it. I still have some green plants in here. You can see some of them are starting to yellow up. So eventually I'll probably end up having to pull them all out because I don't think there's enough sunlight. I'd have to have a special light to probably really keep them going. And I'm not really overly concerned about saving these floaters. That's it. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. You guys have a great holiday season, and I'll see about getting a few more out this winter. Have a great day, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.